So today I'm gonna dive into the barbell row, the pros, cons, what you should use it for, what you shouldn't use it for. All that stuff you would need to know about barbell rows.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play.
Whether you're looking to build a strong back, improve your posture, build a big back, the barbell row will most likely fit your goal. Athlete, non-athlete, bodybuilder, powerlifter, so many people can benefit from this exercise. So let's talk about the pros, the benefits of a barbell row. So pro number one, it builds tremendous upper back strength. It's probably the number one exercise, or number one, let's say, accessory bodybuilding type of exercise that will do so. The barbell row is a fantastic compound movement that targets your entire upper back. Lats, traps, rhomboids, and that's what makes it the best exercise, in my opinion, for a thick, strong back. So many people have come up with all these funky exercises nowadays that are better than the basics, but that's just simply not true. So not only does this work your back muscles, but it also strengthens the posterior of your shoulder and your arms in the form of the biceps. Pro number two, your posture and stability. By regularly cycling barbell rows into your program with good form, with good structural integrity, bracing your core, you can improve your posture and core stability. Engaging your core and keeping your back straight during this movement can help you stand taller and reduce the chances of hunching over, especially if you spend long hours sitting. That's very, very key. But one thing I want to touch upon is that too many people think when it says back straight, that's including their thoracic spine. If you look at old school bodybuilders, how they used to do barbell rows, they would exaggerate the stretch and exaggerate the movement of their thoracic spine. Look at how rowers row a boat. They round forward and then contract backwards. I know it seems like it's cheating and it's poor form, but you're actually getting more muscle involved when you row that way. Pro number three, enhanced grip strength. Now, one of the underrated benefits is your grip strength from holding that barbell. You're not gonna wanna never use straps, but you're not gonna wanna over rely on them as well. So work up as high as you can without straps and then slap on your straps for your heaviest sets. Now, what's this gonna do? As you build up, it's gonna be building your grip strength. And then when you want to reach the most amount of muscle possible, then you're gonna put on the straps to move the most amount of weight possible. It's a simple way to not let your grip fall far behind from your actual back muscle. This will build your hand strength, your forearms, which will allow you to somewhat carry over to having a stronger deadlift. So what are the cons of this exercise? Because there's a couple. If you don't know how to brace your core, you might be at risk for a back injury. I've personally never seen it. Only way I can see someone hurting their back with barbell rows is if they start ego lifting and getting really carried away with body English and using too much weight. I'm sorry, but your low back should always be able to support the amount of weight that you are rowing. If it can't, that's far too heavy. Con number two, it's kind of too easy to overload. So because there's no clear end range of motion, beginners might think all I gotta do is yank it up to my stomach and that's a good rep. But that's basically just a deadlift with momentum. So you could be using too much weight. I know that sounds like that's an impossible thing to do, but sometimes you're using too much weight for the sake of using too much weight and not because you can actually move it in a way that will help you accomplish your goals, such as building a bigger back, bigger posture, getting that squeeze and stretch. Number three, tiny bit of limited range of motion. Just because the bar can only go into your body. Whereas a dumbbell row or a machine row or a chest supported row, you can pull beyond that. So if you're looking for a huge range of motion, barbell rows might not fit that goal. Now, before we end, there's so many ways to row a barbell. Pendlay row, normal barbell rows, deficit barbell rows. You can do a T-bar row. You can do a wide grip snatch row. You can do so many different things. Which one of those is the best? A row is a row. All of those rows that I just named emphasize different muscles. So think about it. What are you currently trying to accomplish? And then pick a row. As simple as that. So there you have it. That's the pros and cons. Barbell rows, fantastic exercise. Pretty much anyone. I can't think of a single person or category of person that wouldn't be able to benefit from having this in their routine. Not necessarily year round, but it makes an appearance every couple of months. If you found this video helpful, like, share, subscribe, do all the good stuff. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, have yourself a great day.